According to the Center for Disease Control, in 1995, 51.4% of the population in the United States were reported to be either overweight or obese. In 2008, this percent rose dramatically to 63.2%. As you can see, the rate of people in the United States that are becoming either overweight or obese has increased a lot over the years. Making nutritional choices can lead to a healthier and longer life. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why people in the United States need to start making these healthier choices. First, I'm going to talk to you about the problems that can come with making unhealthy and bad lifestyle choices. The number of people overweight or obese in the United States has dramatically increased over the years. There are a lot of health effects that people are unaware of. Being overweight or obese can not only cause physical effects, but can also cause mental and emotional problems. According to ProfessorHouse.com, some of the physical effects that most people know include heart disease, hypertension, which is high blood pressure, dyslipidemia, which is high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes. Some health effects that are not always spoken about include gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, strokes, sleep apnea, and even cancer. Most people do not realize how many emotional effects that can also be caused by being either overweight or obese. According to Lori Pollock-Kinlan, there are several different emotional effects that include social discrimination, low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, and even thoughts of suicide. Many of these effects are because of the pressure that today's society puts on people. In today's society, unhealthy choices are readily available for people everywhere, just promoting these bad eating choices. The growing size of fast food industry, many people are giving in to these temptations of the quick, unhealthy meals. According to Bing-Hwan Lin, food choices made by people are also influenced by price, income, and family structure. We the people are not helping out our own causes either, with many people working all the time or just having very busy schedules. According to Jessica Lydiate on her story, T2DM cases are steadily increasing. The reason for increasing obesity counts is directly related to the change in eating habits. 30% of youth in the United States consume fast food almost daily. Also, because of busy households, there is a rise in the amount of pre-prepared foods and snacks consumed. These foods and snacks maybe taste good and may be convenient, but they also have far more calories than the food made at home. Now that you're starting to realize the effects of eating unhealthy, let me inform you on different things you can start doing to eating more nutritious meals. There are many things you can do to start eating healthier, and there are many things that you need to be aware of so you can make these healthy choices. To start things off, here are a few things that you can do to prepare yourself for the trip to the grocery store. Make a weekly planner. This is an easy way to keep track of what you're eating so that you can also stick to your healthy foods and you know what you're eating every week. Another thing you can do is make a grocery list. This may seem like a no-brainer, but many people don't make them. An advantage to making a grocery list is that it will help you not buy foods that are not on your list. And this also helps you stay clear of the unhealthy foods. As my mother always says, always shop on the outside of the grocery store before moving to the inside of the store. The reason she would always say this is because most of the time, the healthy foods are towards the outside. This will help you stay away from the unhealthy foods. And the last tip to prepare you to go shopping is probably the most important one. Do not go to the store if you're hungry. This is because you are more likely to buy things that you wouldn't buy when you weren't hungry. Also, unfortunately, most of the things you might pick out when you're hungry are usually not the healthiest things for you. There is one more thing that's very important when shopping for healthy foods, and it's reading the label and knowing what you're looking for. The first thing that most people look up for when they read the labels is the amount of calories. What most people don't know is what they really should be looking for is not only the amount of calories, but the amount of fat from those calories. According to Constance Newman, Joanne Guthrie, Lisa Mancino, Catherine Ralston, and Melissa Mussaker, the fat percentage from calories should be lower than 30%. Another thing you should watch out for in your food labels is partially hydrogenated soybean oil. According to Eric Armstrong in his paper, What's Wrong with Partially Hydrogenated Oils, partially hydrogenated soybean oil contains very large numbers of trans fat, which is very unhealthy for you. Partially hydrogenated oils have been known to increase the chances of multiple sclerosis and different allergies that can lead to arthritis. The last thing that you should look for on food labels is the amount of sodium. According to consumerreports.org, the amount of salt in your food should contain less than 5% of your daily amount. The suggested amount of sodium in a day should not exceed 2,300 milligrams. Now that you're aware of how to eat healthy, let me provide you with some of the benefits to eating healthy. There are many different advantages to eating healthy, but I will only touch on a few. The main advantage is that you will live a longer and healthier lifestyle. Another advantage is that you will be able to do more everyday things. The last thing I'm going to touch on is that you'll be more likely to have a larger self-esteem, and you won't have the emotional effects of being overweight. Eating healthier can lead to a healthier lifestyle. If everyone made a slight change to his or her diet in the positive direction, we will be living in a less obese country. Now that you know about the health effects, what you can do to eat healthier, and the advantages of doing so, I want you to take the next step for our country and your life by eating healthy.